Hey cats and welcome to Kart. So you probably know this by now, but Atari really screwed up the video game market. So basically, Atari games were really low quality, so no shop wanted to sell Atari games. And then Nintendo came along and created the Nintendo Entertainment System. Well, they created a really good game that started an entire series. The main character in this game has been in Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros, been a hero in games, and is of course, Rob. Yes, thanks to Nintendo selling Rob aside this Nintendo Entertainment System, they saved video games. So yeah, you dumb pink candy cane, you didn't do anything to save video games. I mean, besides debuting in one of the most revolutionary video games, Pokemon Blue and Red. But still, Jigglypuff sucks, and the only reason that game sold so well because Squirtle and Pikachu were in it. Anyway, we're getting off track. So where were we? Oh yeah, so Rob single-handedly saved the video game industry. I mean, I guess it's Super Mario Bros. Yeah, that probably helped more than Rob. But still, Rob is better than Super Mario Bros. Actually, no it's not. Well, this intro's gone on long enough already. But there's still one thing I want to talk about. So, you know all those Buzzy Beetles? Well, I had beaten this game today, so most of the Buzzy Beetles in the footage should be Goombas. But with that, let's get into the video. Because today we're talking about the top 10 hardest Super Mario Bros. Levels. You know, there's a lot of mushrooms in the original Super Mario Bros. Mushroom here, mushroom there, mushrooms everywhere. Well, at least it isn't for free. I think it's pretty obvious why this is on the list. Some of these jumps are super annoying, and not to mention some of these enemies, like the Paracoopers, can be really annoying at times. And when you jump and hit your head on a mushroom, instead of going through it, you just bonk off and fall to your doom. Besides that, this isn't that hard. So 4-3 is hard, but I personally found 4-2 to be harder. So firstly, there's a lot of jumps that you need to make to get to small platforms. And that's the thing with this level. The platforms are in weird shapes, and there's also harder enemies in 4-3. There are also some warp areas that you can get to with not much effort. But trust me, there's much harder levels in this game. 5-2 involves everything I hate in this game. It starts with a cannon firing bullet bills. Bullet bills are actually really annoying in this game. And then after you get past this bullet bill cannon, you come to a spring, and you don't know how annoying these springs are. Usually you jump on them and you get barely no height. And then sometimes when you jump on the spring you'll go super high and the physics make 0 sense. But the worst part of this is the Hammer Bros. The Hammer Bros are the most annoying enemies in this game. I swear I can never dodge their hammers. And literally everybody agrees that the Hammer Bros are the most annoying enemies in this game. The platforming isn't too hard, but still. The last thing I want to mention in this level is there's only one item box that gives you a power up. And look where it is! Yeah, that's right, you're required to use Mini Mario to get that mushroom. So if you got a mushroom from the previous level, well, too bad, you're not getting a fire flower. You just have to get through these levels as normal size Mario. And here's the first castle level of this video. 5-3 before is really annoying. So you saw that question mark block over there? Well, we'll come back to that, but it's really annoying to get. In fact, it's probably impossible to get, or at least really hard. And then there's not really that many hard sections to this level. Well, until you get out to Bowser. So when you get out to the Bowser boss battle, look how little space you have to jump over his head. So at first I thought you needed to get that super mushroom with that super large fire bar, so I can break those bricks so I have enough food to jump over Bowser's head. But maybe if I wasn't being so stupid, this level wouldn't be on the list. Great, we're not even halfway through this list, and we've already gotten World 8 stage. Personally, I think that 8-2 is the easiest level in World 8. You start with a Lakitu and a Power Koopa, which are two very annoying enemies. And then there's not many difficult sections for a while. Although there is a spring after that section, and you know how much I like those. But luckily it's only used to get a 1-up. Like seriously, I don't understand the physics of those trampolines. They make less sense than Jigglypuff being in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. And then we've got some bullet bills, because they really wanted me to hate this level more than Jigglypuff, but it's not working because Jigglypuff sucks. And then after that, there's some tiny platforms that you have to platform on, and a giant gap. Wow, because this level was clearly too easy. 8-3 might be the coolest level in this game, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. Far from it, it's actually extremely hard. So you start with a bunch of bullet bills flying at you, and then there's Hammer Bros. And I've said that Hammer Bros are extremely annoying in this game. But there are like a zillion Hammer Bros in this level. Like, why? I swear, if you don't have a fire flower, good luck getting past this level. Because this is really hard. There's also some piranha plants and parakeeters, which make it a bit harder. But it's mainly just the Hammer Bros that make this level extremely hard. Although I do really love all the castles in this level, and I really love that secret brick they hid there. You really know that this is the second last level of the game. The only other thing I want to mention about this level is the stairs up to the gold flag. Like, seriously. Well, that's really the only hard section in this level. So the whole level's hard once this is literally spammed with Hammer Bros. Yep, the first level in World 8 is harder than the second and third level in World 8. This is because there's more hard enemies. I mean, not as hard as Hammer Bros, but still hard enemies. And I think the platforming's more difficult. But let's get into the top 3 now. Oh, 7-4, why do you have to resist? Look, this level is really hard because it's one of those dumb puzzle levels. So basically, what that means is that you need to find the right route. So you saw the platforms I went on before. Well, those are very specific platforms. And no, it's not for some crazy glitch. No, because if you stuff that up, you get taken back to the start of the level. Like, seriously, these levels are so annoying. Why do they have to be in the game? And worst of all, in Super Mario Bros. Lost level, all the castle levels are like that. Like, seriously, who would want to play a castle level like this? They're so annoying. The These days, the final level of Mario games are pretty easy. But for the original Super Mario Bros., Nintendo went out of the way to make sure that it's the hardest level in the game. Did you realize how at the start there was a giant pit of lava, and Mario was on a tiny platform? Yeah, and it just gets worse from there. Because this level is another maze level. But at least with the last maze level, you didn't get taken back to the very beginning if you screwed up. But with this game, you get taken back to the very start if you go through the wrong pipe. Now, it's pretty easy to tell which one's the right pipe. But here's the thing, there are so many annoying enemies in this level. There's Power Koopas, Piranha Plants, Bloopers, Cheap Teeth, and a lot more. And in one point, you go through this pipe and into a water section, which actually hurts my eyes and is nearly as ugly as Jigglypuff. And have I mentioned how annoying bloopers are in this game? Yeah, they're really annoying. And then after that, you take out some Hammer Bros and it's on to the final Bowser. Also, I should have mentioned this earlier, but from World 5 onward, Bowser throws hammers. But then finally, you get to rescue Princess Peach. Oh, I guess my princess is in another castle. Wait, this is Princess Peach? She looks uglier than Jigglypuff in this game. Ugh. Actually, you know what? Forget that I said that. No, Jigglypuff is the ugliest thing ever. Ugh. Anyway, there's still one harder level than this. Let's find out what it is now. And the hardest Super Mario Bros. Level is... Okay, prepare yourself, because this isn't only the hardest Mario level ever, but it's the hardest video game level ever too. It's harder than the Perfect Run, Champions Row, the Impossible Pack, all of Super Mario's The Lost Levels combined. I'm of course talking about one from the original Super Mario Bros. Like, where do I even start with this dumb level? Like, I keep dying by the first Goombas, and it's so embarrassing when I was playing Super Mario 35. Also, RIP Super Mario 35. There's also a war pipe that takes you to a secret area, but who would think of going under there? Literally no one. And this game was made in the 80s. Kids didn't know that you needed to jump on a Goomba to kill it. They didn't have an internet. They didn't have walkthroughs. How were they supposed to know how to beat this level? Like, just why? Why does this level exist? Okay, I'm so annoyed about this level that I'm gonna stop talking about it and get to the end screen. Well, anyway, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you prefer the classic 2D Marios more than the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Hit that bell for notifications. Wait, what's that? The top 10 best Super Mario Galaxies? If I was you, I would definitely check that video out. And a let's play of New Super Mario Bros. 2, the next level. Oh, that's such a good fan game. You should definitely go and check that video out. There's also a playlist of my 2D Mario videos if you're that epic. Anyway, I think it's pretty obvious, but of course 1-1 is not the hardest level in Super Mario Bros. But anyway, thanks for watching and bye.